Okay, now I got set up here. I want to do my baseline test, so I got a fuel sender from a 47 Packard. I'm off the gauges. I'm working on 6.2 volts right now. As you can see, it's reading empty. It's all the way down at the bottom. This is up for a 21 gallon tank, so it's below my mark for a 17 gallon tank. So I'm going to see if I can get this to, it's slowly moving up, pretty smooth. There's about halfway. So we go all the way up. It shows that just right below the full mark, as you can see, but close enough. So we'll go all the way back down. Apparently that needs to be cleaned up inside there. Make it smooth. Go down. That stops right on the empty. Yep, so I'm going to call it, on the empty. So that will be my baseline for my new gauge. Today what I'm looking for is a replacement for the sender for my 47 Packard. The one I had was working till one day it stopped working, and I found it in this kind of shape. It got pretty well eaten up. So I was looking for a direct replacement, something that I could just plug in and I wouldn't have to work too hard at getting too much modification, since there's nothing out there offhand. So what I first tried was this one that's for the 89 and up Ford. Has a empty is 16 ohms, full is 158. The Packard is 100 ohms empty and 0 ohms full. So since this unit I can put my float either way, then I can switch that. So now I have the 158 over here and the 16 ohms over here. The next thing I found out was that inside the sender unit, I better go all the way out here. Inside the sender unit is this resistor. If I jump out this resistor, that cancels that out. I really got 0 ohms instead of 16. So then my other problem is that takes care of the full location. Now I need to set it for the empty location, and to get that to the 100 ohms, if I add a resistor in here, then I can knock that down to approximate 100 ohms. Sounds pretty simple, but that's what I'm looking at. So I'll make one. All I gotta do is take this piece here, move it up to here, and it'll fit inside the tank. Like I said, instead of having this whichever way it should be for the normal Ford, I'll just turn around the exact opposite, and that'll take care of that problem. So next I'll hook it up to a meter, and we'll give it a check out and see how it looks. Well, here I am with everything all connected up. This is where I was talking about how I took this off, moved the float 180 out, so that way I have my zero resistance up at top, where before the zero, or the lowest resistance at the empty mark. And I wired everything up. I got wires going into the back, hooking up the fuel gauge. I got my resistance box here, so I can check, see what resistance I need to hook in parallel with the unit to get it to read the full scale I want it to read. I'm set up over here on a power supply with a little over 6 volts, 6.1 volts. Since this is a negative system, I got the negative going to the back to the gauge. Positive goes to ground. And as you can see, I got this drawn out like the fuel tank here. There's the top of the tank, bottom of the tank. Right now it'd be like if it was completely full. I move this all the way down where it's empty. My gauge reads empty. And then take it and go back up to full. And the gauge reads full. I had to put a, according to this, it's set at 500 ohms. So I have to put a 500 ohm resistor in parallel to get my correct movement I want. The only problem I can see I have with this unit is that as I slowly move, you'll see the gauge jumps. It's just the way the sender is designed. But it does read empty at the bottom and full up top. See, about the halfway point here, we're reading closer to only a quarter of a tank left. As we go on down, it slowly goes to empty, and it's empty. So that's this unit, and not quite satisfied with this, so I'm going to try another one, and we'll see how that works out. I'm working on replace my fuel sender for my gas tank. Got a rough drawing here showing coming from the battery negative side through the ignition switch to the gauge, then to the fuel sender, and the pickup for it, and then the float in the tank. I'm trying this other generic fuel sender that I picked up. Looks like it'll bolt right in. The problem I have, here it is, I just need to do a little work on it to get it to work. And the first problem is works at 35 ohm to 240 ohms, where the Packard is 0 ohms full. Like I said, this one's 35 full, and the empty one is 240, and the Packard's 100 ohms. So my first problem was getting the this changed over to 35 ohms. Unlike the other sender I was looking at that had a resistor in there, this one just a straight wire around unit. So what I did was I marked, there we go, I marked where the rod sits, and if you can see, I don't know if you can see this or not, but I filed a groove into there. Where I marked it, I filed a groove. Can't really see it, so that way it'll go all the way to 0 now. 0 ohms. So now I got a full swing up to 0 when it's, oops, here, for when it's 0. There we go. I'll make sure I get this right. And then it'll still swing all the way the full to the 240 ohm position. So that'll try it just mechanically inside the tank. So let's look at that. I finally got the other sender. This here I was talking about. As I said, it has a resistor. Where's the resistance value? Oh, down here. This is 35 to 240 ohms. So I did was like I said, I took a small file. I cut a groove in there so I could get this to go all the way up to the 0 ohms location. That gives me my full. It works out great. And there's, as you can see, I'm holding this up to about where the top of the tank should be. So that's looking good there. Like I said, I got my power supply, and the meter says I'm at 6.1 volts using a positive hooked up to ground, so I'm simulating a negative ground, or I mean positive ground system. Now all the way down, I bent my rod so it drops all the way down. It's at the very bottom, as you can see, where it's pretty much almost resting on the tank bottom. I measured it, and I think it was like 6 inches or something like that was the depth of the tank. And as you can see, my indicator gas gauge is reading empty. Now the problem I had before was it jumping around. Well, this one turns out it's wire wound resistor, and the unit here where the arm wipes and picks up the reading. So as we go up, here, let me back up here a bit so you can see. As we go up, so you can see the gauge slowly going up, nice and smooth. It goes all the way up to the top. And there it is, all the way up there. My spacer fell out that I put behind here to secure this. I just stuck this back there so I get it off the board so it'll move more freely. Let's see, as you can see, there it is, reading E. Let's see if I can get in here and get these both at the same time so you can see as I start to move this, it'll move off the E. See that? There we go, yep. So that's a good movement off the E also. Now on this one, I calculated out, I have put in a 250 ohms resistance in parallel with the resistance that's in here. So knocked it down to where I get my full movement on my arm here. Like I said, and there I am. Move all the way up to the top, and there it is on full. So I think I'll go off this. This looks like the best I'll probably get for a plug and play, which is what I was looking for. All I have to do is just get me a 250 ohm resistor and add in up here, put ground, and that'll take care of that. That way I won't need the decade box anymore. That'll fix it, and I'll have it ready to go. So for, what was it, this unit here, let's see, there's the part number. Cost me, I think, like $35 for it. And it looks like it'll work. So I'll be plugging it in and reporting back at some time, hopefully. But this looks like the best unit that I can get off the shelf and just, like I said, do a plug and play. Just minor modification, like I said. Had to take took a file in here and just filed a groove in there so I could get this to go all the way to the 0 reading on ohms. Instead of being 35 ohms, it's 0 now, because that's the stop for this. This is the plastic. This is the mechanical stop on this. Okay, so all I can do is wish you the best of luck on your conversion. Have any problems, just send me an email and I'll see if I can help you out. That's it. Goodbye.